Alright guys, we are back for another Preparing for Dokkan Battlefield. This one was kind of unexpected. I had no way of knowing what was going to be on the Ultra Instinct Goku banner last night. And to my great relief, surprise, admiration, awe, and elation, Vegito Blue was on there, and I did, even though I had crazy despair. If y'all want to see the despair, go check out that summoning stream. But I did get 2 Vegito Blues. I put one in the bottom right path, so right now I can't really do much with it, obviously, since he's only SA1. But in the future, I will be rewarded for my patience when I get Elder Kai's. We'll get Vegito Blue to SA10, and it is going to be glorious. So let's go ahead and Dokkan Awaken some of these God category units. That's what this Preparing for Dokkan Battlefield theme is going to be, because of course we have got to get our team ready for this man right here, Ultra Instinct Goku. So badass. So of course we will start with Vegito Blue. I love this card. This card is so awesome. I'm so happy I got him on JP finally. This was very unexpected, because to be honest, I thought the Ultra Instinct Goku banner, I was thinking they would do something where they made like every form of Goku would be represented on the banner, right? That's what I was thinking, but that's not what they went with, and I'm happy for that because we have him. Let's go. This is Azure Omnipotence Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegito, you know, so Super Saiyan Blue Vegito or just Vegito Blue. Now, let me address the first thing, which is a lot of people still hold belief in their hearts that this guy will Dokkan Awaken into LR Vegito Blue. I don't think that's the case, strictly because Vegito is a seller. Like, you look at the recent Dokkan tournament, you know, how brutal it was on JP to get that AGL Vegito reward. So I just do not see a case where they don't make him a banner. Like, I think LR Vegito Blue will be a featured LR banner, a la LR Trunks or LR Broly. I don't think it'll be like a Dokkan Awakening of this guy, but I also don't think they'll make it an unfeatured LR. I do think he's hype enough and he'll sell enough that they'll make him featured, like what Rhyme Style dubs, you know, fake featured. I just did like the little hand things, like fake featured when I said it, but I don't have face cam yet. Warden, don't at me. Stop adding me, Warden. Anyway, it'll be like a fake featured banner, right? Where, you know, Vegeta, like a normal Dokkan Fest unit might have anywhere from 1% chance to pull down to like 0.7% is usually what it is around. But like the fake featured cards are usually somewhere between 0.5 to barely even 0.3. That's what like LR Trunks and LR Broly were, right? So I do think LR Vegito Blue will be fake featured. I also think he will be on both Global and JP, but I kind of am leaning towards the fact that Global will probably get it first, like LR Broly, and then JP might get it several weeks later, probably the case. So, what Vegito Blue's leader skill here is Super Types Ki +3, HP, attack, and defense 50%. You know, I'll say this. You know, if I'm wrong, and this guy Dokkan Awakens in LR Vegito Blue, I would think he'll be the best unit in the game. Like, if you awaken this unit right here one more time, I do personally think he would be better than LR Gohan. He would be absolutely insanity, because if his leader skill is Super Type Ki +3, and then HP, attack, and defense 90% or 100%, like, it's just gonna be disgusting. Like, absolute craziness. It'll be the best team in the game, bro. I swear it might be. It would be craziness. His super attack is the final Kamehameha, which does immense damage to enemy. His passive skill is called Unfathomable Speed, which is great chance to launch 2 additional attacks, each of which has a chance to become a super attack, and then he reduces damage from normal attacks by 30%, and he counters with tremendous power. So, you know, we know all about Vegito Blue. those additional 2 supers are very rarely often super attacks. So what I actually personally like to do with Vegito Blue is focus on giving him more additionals, because that additional chance has a chance to trigger on each one of his attacks. So you could possibly have Vegito Blue attack 6 times, because his additional from the dupe system can activate on each one of the attacks. So his first attack, and then the dupe system would trigger. Then he gets the second attack from his passive skill, and then his dupe system would trigger again. And then he get a third attack from his passive skill, and the dupe system would trigger again. That is confirmed how it works. There have been videos of Vegito Blue attacking 5 and 6 times. So, like, it's not like a rumor or anything. It is confirmed. So, if I ever, like, most people would focus on crits, and I would never begrudge anyone from giving Vegito crits, because crit counters are insane. Even dodge, honestly, for Vegito Blue, I really could see the justification for it. Absolutely. But myself, I personally would go with 20 additional for Vegito Blue. Vegito Blue, one way you know he's like, you know, one of the best units in the game, even still a year after his release, is literally dodge, crit, and additional all majorly impact his unit, and they're all good. Like, if you guys would see like a Vegito Blue with 15 dodge and tweet at me and be like, what an idiot, I would probably respond with, well, you know, honestly, I can see his logic there. I don't think he's an idiot. Personally, I wouldn't give him 15 dodge, but like, I understand the thinking. Like, you're trying to maximize Vegito's tanking ability, which, you know, he only reduces damage from normal attacks by 30%, so he's not tanking on the level of Super Vegito. I really can see it, you know, so it is what it is. His links are Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, Over in a Flash, Prepared for Battle, Power Bestowed by God, Fierce Battle, and Fuse Fighter. So, insane links. I really would like, I guess, if he had Shocking Speed as well. I mean, that's me being greedy, right? Like, also add Shocking Speed on there, because that would help so much with LR Trunks. Because, obviously, LR Trunks does not have Fierce Battle. LR Trunks also does not have Over in a Flash. So, like, they don't mix as closely as I would like. And, obviously, you would want Vegito Blue, like, alongside LR Trunks. And then last thing, of course, is Vegito Blue just recently added. He does now have the Godly Dimension category, as it's stated on the Dragon Ball Wiki, or God category, whichever one. It's all, you know, very similar. Y'all all get it. Regardless, Vegito Blue, very, very hyped to pull that man. Very, very exciting stuff. So next, we will go ahead and take a look at this guy right here. This is the Dokkan Fest Beerus. We will go ahead and Dokkan awaken him now. This is really cool. I've actually never had this unit on Global or JP, like, all the way Dokkan Awaken before, so this will be my first time. I'll probably test him out on a video. Like, you know, my tech teams are so powerful. Like, you know, playing around with Beerus could be fun one of these days, you know, because he does have kind of like a great ape-type transformation here. So, let's go ahead and take a look at our boy, the Kaishin Beerus-sama. Alright, so this is Devastating Punishment Beerus. His leader skill is Tech-type attack plus 80%, so hella outdated. His super attack is God of Destruction's Edict, which does supreme damage to enemy and lowers defense. Ouch, my boy. Supreme damage. His passive skill, Quivering Anger, is attack 60% at the start of turn. And then Rage will activate once when HP is below 30%, which essentially is a great ape transformation, sorta, kinda, that will last for 1 turn. What's interesting is he actually does have 3 different attacks in his Rage transformation. Between 1 and 7 key, he does the Power Flick, which is just a little flick where, you know, he hits Super Saiyan 3 Goku. That does extreme damage to enemy. At 8+ key, between 8 and 11 key, he will do the Cataclysmic Orb, which does supreme damage to enemy and lowers defense. Then the 12 key super is God of Destruction's Edict, which does immense damage to enemy and has a 30% chance to stun. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe Beerus's 12-key super here, this God of Destruction's Edict, does not stun for 2 turns. It doesn't work the same way normal stuns work. I read that. I have not had a chance to confirm it myself. I do want to actually test that out, but that is what I have heard before in the past. So, I mean, this guy is just super outdated. Like, attack 60% at start of turn, supreme damage, and he only lowers defense. He doesn't even greatly lower it. Like, we badly need LR Beerus. Myself, I will admit to y'all, I voted for LR Beerus. In the LR voting election, I voted for LR Beerus. That was my pick. That I think was the like one we really needed, because Vegito Blue is still insanely good. Like, he is aged probably better than like any other card in the history of Dokkan to this point. I mean, STR Gogeta has aged very well. Intelligence Janemba has fallen a little bit more off, but he's still pretty good. But really, those are like the 3 like best aging cards. Well, you probably could put Super Vegito in that category as well. So like those 4 cards, I would say, are just aging so gracefully, where they're so good even now, surrounded by newer and better units. SDR Gogeta, Intelligence Janemba, AGL Super Vegito, and Physical Vegito Blue. But like Beerus, like this unit is shit. Like, I'm sorry, he's just not good, plain and simple. Beerus needs an updated new unit. Maybe if we, you know, we saw Beerus fighting other Gods of Destruction in the Dragon Ball Super manga recently. Maybe they could just take it straight out of the manga. Dokkan Fest of manga Beerus. That would be sick, right? I would love that. So his links are Godly Power, Prodigies, Connoisseur, The Innocence, Shocking Speed, and Fierce Battle. Now, his links aren't the worst. I mean, Innocence on Super Tech, for example, did work for a while with, like, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, right? Wait, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks does have Innocence, right? But, it's, yeah, links Godly Power, Prodigies, Connoisseur, Innocence, Shocking Speed, Fierce Battle. Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks does have Innocence. Yeah, he does. And only other unit that has it is a Tekka Raleigh. Ugh. And then last thing is he does, of course, have the God category, just like Vegito Blue. All the units we're doing today do have the God category. Pretty cool, though. Pretty cool. Beerus is honestly not that good. Really wish they would give us a new Beerus, but, you know, it is what it is. All right, anyway, moving on to the next units, we have Zuma Sue right here. I'll be honest, I actually would like to see another new Zuma Sue card. Now, what's interesting is the normal SSR version we pulled, the one I just looked at, that is the one from the present, the one that fights Goku in a Super Saiyan 2 form. The Dokkan Awaken version right here, this actually is the Transcendent this is, of course, the Transcendent UR version, but this is actually future Zuma Sue, the one that they fight in the future. To be honest, I would have preferred that they made it 2 different cards. You could have had Zuma Sue, honestly, you probably could have made him a super type. I mean, at that point, like, he was not evil. He was still an apprentice Kaioshin. You could have had Zuma Sue, you know, present Zuma Sue, and then they also could have had a future Zuma Sue unit. They still could do that. Who would complain about that? A really good Zuma Sue would be fine. Back in the day, this guy was okay, but obviously he's now a year old. He's not really as useful. This is God of Defiance Zuma Sue. His leader skill is all types key plus 2, HP, attack, and defense 30%. So, you know what? If you don't have Ultra Instinct Goku, you could run this guy as your leader and bring the Ultra Instinct Goku friend, right? I mean, all types key plus 2, he gives all 3 stats. He does have the Godly Dimension category, so there you go. That Zuma Sue relevant to this day for that reason. His super attack is the Fierce God Slicer, which does supreme damage to enemy and greatly lowers defense. His passive skill is very interesting. I do actually like this one right here. Warped Aesthetics. He gives himself 60% attack and recovers 10 HP, 10% HP whenever HP is 80% or below. So it is interesting. You know, you could do fun stuff with this Zuma Sue. His links are Prodigies, Cold Judgment, Dismal Future, Godly Power, Power Bestowed by God, Fierce Battle, and Fear and Faith. So His links are actually pretty solid. I do like his link set as well. Zuma Sue definitely needs an updated card. And then, of course, last thing is he does have the God or Godly Dimension category down here. Very, very good. All right, so we will move on to the last unit that we will be awakening for today. This is a unit that I've had for a long time now. I think I pulled this guy originally on the Caulifla and Kale banner way back in July for JP. This is the Tech Whis. He awakens with medals from the Battle of Gods story event. We will go ahead and awaken him now. Now, this Tech Whis is actually pretty good. You know, you'll always hear people complaining like, oh, I pulled another Whis. But both the Intelligence and Tech Whis are very useful. I don't care what anyone says. So let's go ahead and take a look at our boy, Whis-san here. So, this is imprinted, for a second I thought it was a disciple. I was like, what? That doesn't make sense. No, imprinted discipline Whis. His leader skill is AGL Tech and strength types key +2, HP attack, and defense 30%. So that's fine. Could be worse stuff. His super attack is the Prelude to Destruction, which does supreme damage to enemy and lowers attack. So, of course, that lowering attack is very nice. I've seen people do it before where they have a rotation of this Whis and then the Baba Shop Yamcha, who greatly lowers attack, and then they just chain lowering the boss's attack, which is still an effective strategy. I might do a video on that at some point sometime soon. His passive skill is God of Destruction's Master, which is attacked enemies attack -20%, and high chance to stun the attacked enemy. So a very good, very defensive unit. I actually really like this guy. I would like to see them make like an updated type of unit like this for another typing. Maybe SCR or something would be very fun. His links are Godly Power, Connoisseur, Cold Judgment, Gentleman, Shocking Speed, and of course Shattering the Limits. So links are kind of meh. And then the last thing, of course, is he does have the God or Godly Dimension category. So that will do it for today. A couple of good units here. I definitely will try and utilize some of these guys in videos very soon. But of course, the pride and joy of the video is this beast right here. Vegito Blue. Finally, I've got him. Thanks, y'all, for watching. Later.